2013 Ford Edge. We're gonna go ahead and change the hubs. All right, so we're gonna take the hub out. So we're gonna have to take out the brakes. It looks like some 14 millimeters. We're gonna have to take out the caliper and the rotor. So let's do first things first. Let's take out the brakes. So it's 14 mil. All right, change of plans here. We're gonna try to keep the caliper all together. So those look like 15s maybe. We're gonna take those off. You got one here and then one down there. And then this whole piece should stay together and come out. So we're gonna try that. And it was 15 millimeters for those of you keeping score.
Oh, this one is the tough one. The other one was kind of easy. Okay.
All right, so let's do the bottom one first. We loosened up the top, so we're gonna do the bottom one first, get that out, and then that'll make it easier, you know, to move it.
Awesome.
All right, then we're probably gonna need a famous coat hanger and hang it somewhere. So let's find out where to hang it. This is a wild coat hanger. All right, we found a little place over there. So
Just it worked.
Yeah, you just need for it to not to drop.
It's not having a lot of tension here, so it's
might have to lift it up a little bit. All right, it took two of us to. That was a crazy coat hanger. So, all right, you know, just to get it out of the way, and brakes are good, so we didn't have to take all that apart. So now here's the tricky part. We need to take the rotor off, and good old Ford has one of those star bits. So let's go find out what that is. All right, so we found out it's a T40, I believe. So with the little star. Now here's the trick. Don't use, those are easy to strip, so you want to use an impact wrench. So go ahead and use that. Make sure we're loosening it and just hit it a little bit and it'll loosen up. Keep going. More. There it is. There it is. All right, those are easy to strip. Do you need those? Not really, because that's just holding the rotor in and the whole tire holds it in. So that's just like a little safety to, you know, so, but they're easy to strip, and so you definitely want to use some kind of impact drill or, you know, tool. And just to let you know, this is the T40. That's the one that is needed.
So it just is loose?
It's just loose. It should just pop out. We might need a little hammer. No. There it is. All right.
Wow.
So now we're getting closer. All right. So there's 4 bolts here, and so let's see if we can see them on the back. They're no, they're underneath there. So we'll get a better view. So there's 4. One here, one down over here, and on the other side, right? And that should. And then we'll be, man, this is gonna be real simple. As soon as we release those, this whole thing should come out. So all we need is, probably want to shoot it with a little WD-40, loosen them up, but that looks pretty easy. All right, a lot of glare, but we just got to get to those 4. 1, 2, and then that's the one we're trying to get out. So these are going to be called the knuckle busters. So if you get it wrong, that's why you need to be very careful how you
good grip.
Yeah, get a good grip and don't bust your knuckles. Ford made these hubs for the front or the back or for 4-wheel drive because they have the grooves for the CV axle. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, let's keep going, but it looks like those 4 should be it. All right, we're taking way too long because these are really long bolts. So we're gonna, you know, use one of my favorite little battery operated wrench. So it's the little things that make things easier.
That's all right.
Yep. Let's get them on. Let's see if we can see. Let's keep going all the way. All right, so we got all the bolts out. Now it's just a matter of just pulling it out with some force. There it is. A little dirty. All right, let's clean everything up. Make it nice and clean, and then the reverse. All right, so we just took some brake cleaner, cleaned it out really well. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of grease and we're gonna just put it everywhere metal touches metal, as my dad used to say, and just we're gonna put a little grease, not a lot. And all that's for is to seal it so that, you know, no water gets in there or dirt gets in there. Is it necessary? Probably not, but you know, it's good practice. So all right, all you gotta do is line up the holes. Love shiny new parts. And let's go find out what the torque is for that. So we quickly just went on this site, Ford specs, and at first we looked at it and said rear axle nut. Obviously that's for if you have an all-wheel drive vehicle. This does not have a CV axle, so if you read a little bit more, you'll see that it's 85 foot-pounds. So we're gonna torque those down to 85. All right, now we just want to align, you know, where that bolt went. So let's put the rotor back in. We torqued everything down to 85 foot-pounds. So now we're gonna put this in here. This probably you need to torque it down to like 20 something. I don't know the exact spec. That just needs to be nice and tight. It's just holding the rotor in while you put the wheel on. To push the caliper in, you need the tool that you could rent at AutoZone. And so let's see how this is done.
Nope. It's not like that.
Bring it in this way.
Oops. Oops. No.
All right, so we had to pull this caliper up and move it, and then we were able to get that in there. If not, you would have to just remove the caliper. So let's see if we're turning. No, it's not on there.
No, it's not aligned.
Yeah.
See, it's not in a vertical. It's not a 90-degree angle.
You got to move it.
So you have to take the whole thing apart, right?
No, I think just turn this around like that. Oops. All right.
Okay. Oh yeah, now it is.
All right. It's got all the grooves got to fit in there. It's not there. All right. Now let's try to. We're going to move this up. Okay. Now let's try to turn it. And there it is. It's turning. All right. So that's a pain in the where. So we didn't have to remove all the caliper bracket. So all we gotta do is move it in just a little bit. All right, so build Ford tough here, man. Make sure you get that at AutoZone and choose the right ones to push that caliper back in. That should be good enough, actually. No. Okay, so there's a trick. All we did was pull, grab two hands and pull this up. And once you pull that up, that gave you enough room to get that in there, okay? So just messing with it, and then, of course, turning that while you're pushing it down. All right, let's keep going. All right, we finally got it in. These bad boys are 100 foot-pounds, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and finish up putting the rotor there and torquing those down to 100 foot-pounds. All right, that's basically it. I hope this helps. It should make your car a lot quieter, which was what the problem was going on with this Ford Edge. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. Have a great rest of your day.